Hey there, fellow adventurers. Welcome to Adventure Travel Channel, your window to the beauty of the world. I'm so glad you're here today because I'm about to take you on a journey that's a little different. Sure, everyone's heard of Paris, Rome, and London, but what if I told you there are places in Europe that are just as magical, if not more, but without the crowds, the stress, or the sky-high prices? That's right, today we're diving into the heart and soul of Europe's hidden gems. If you're craving a deeper, more personal European escape, one that lets you slow down, connect with locals, and discover stories that don't make the front page, you're in the right place. Imagine wandering cobblestone alleys, tasting flavors you've never heard of, and soaking up centuries of history with nothing but a map and your curiosity. That's what we're all about here. So, let's get started. Pack your curiosity, bring your appetite, and loosen up your schedule, because these 10 underrated cities are ready to steal your heart. Trust me, you're about to fall in love with a Europe you never knew existed. Alright, let's kick things off in Wrocław, Poland, a city that feels like it leapt straight out of a storybook. Picture this, you're strolling down a cobblestone street, and suddenly, there's a tiny bronze dwarf peeking out from behind a lamppost, then another, and another! Wrocław is famous for its whimsical dwarf statues, over 400 of them, each with its own personality and backstory. It's like a citywide scavenger hunt for grown-ups and kids alike, and it's impossible not to smile as you go. But it's not all about the dwarfs. Look up, and you'll see spectacular Gothic architecture, from the towering spires of the cathedral island to the colorful facades lining the vibrant market square. The market square itself is the city's beating heart. Grab a coffee at a sidewalk cafe, listen to buskers, and just watch life unfold. It's walkable, it's lively, and yet somehow, it feels stress-free, like Wrocław is giving you permission to just breathe. And that's the real magic here. Wrocław is a place that invites you to slow down, wander at your own pace, and soak up the little surprises around every corner. Trust me, you'll leave with more than just photos. You'll carry a bit of that carefree spirit with you long after you've gone. Next stop, Bologna, Italy. Now, if you love food, and let's be honest, who doesn't? Bologna is pure heaven. This city is the birthplace of tagliatelle al ragù, better known as Bolognese, and every meal here is a celebration, but it's not just about what's on your plate, it's how you eat it. The Bolognese take their food, and their time, seriously. Long, laughter-filled lunches under the city's signature porticos, sharing appetizers with friends, sipping local lambrusco. It's slow travel, Italian style. The city itself is layered with history. Walk under the endless covered walkways, over 38 kilometers of them, and you're following in the footsteps of scholars, artists, and everyday dreamers. Bologna is home to the oldest university in the Western world, and you can feel that student energy everywhere, from quirky bookstores to lively town squares buzzing with conversation. What I love here is the realness. Bologna isn't putting on a show for tourists, it's just being itself, warm, welcoming, a little bit proud, and always hungry. So take your time, savor every bite, and let the rhythms of real Italian life seep into your soul. Let's hop over to Ghent, Belgium, a city that looks like it was designed by a fairy tale architect on a really inspired day. Imagine gliding down storybook canals, the reflection of medieval buildings rippling in the water, and the majestic Gravenstein castle watching over it all. Ghent is enchanting at every turn, but it's also got a quirky, creative pulse that keeps things interesting. You'll feel this creative energy everywhere. The city is packed with students and artists, so there's always something happening. Pop-up art shows, street performances, and cozy cafes doubling as galleries. The medieval meets the modern in Ghent, and it's the kind of place where you can wander from a centuries-old church to a buzzing craft brewery in just a few steps. And the best part? Ghent is walkable and welcoming, with locals who are genuinely proud of their city and eager to share its secrets. Take a canal boat tour, climb the belfry for panoramic views, or just get lost in the winding streets. There's a kind of magic here that you won't find anywhere else. Next up is Porto, Portugal, a city that feels like a watercolor painting come to life. The first thing you notice is the river. The Douro snakes through the heart of Porto, lined with pastel-colored houses stacked up the hillsides. There's a lazy, magical quality to the light here, especially as the sun sets and the city glows gold. Of course, you can't talk about Porto without mentioning its most famous export, port wine. Spend an afternoon touring the historic wine cellars on the Vila Nova de Gaia side of the river, sampling everything from ruby to tawny, and you'll understand why Porto has been enchanting travelers for centuries. If you're a book lover, don't miss Livraria Lello, a bookstore so beautiful, it's rumored to have inspired J.K. Rowling's Hogwarts. But Porto isn't just about sightseeing, it's about soaking up the atmosphere. Sit on a riverside terrace, watch the boats drift by, and let the city's gentle rhythm wash over you. Porto invites you to relax and dream, and once you fall under its spell, you might never want to leave. Let me take you to Ljubljana, Slovenia, a city that's as green as it gets. The entire center is pedestrian-friendly and blissfully car-free, so you can wander from charming bridges, some with dragons, to open-air markets without worrying about traffic. The Ljubljanica River winds through the city, lined with willow trees and cozy cafes. One of the city's highlights is its castle, perched on a hill with jaw-dropping views of red rooftops and the Alps beyond. Take the funicular up, or, if you're feeling adventurous, hike your way to the top. Ljubljana has been called a blend of Prague and Amsterdam, but without the crowds or chaos. It's peaceful, pretty, and absolutely perfect for a weekend escape. And if you're itching for more adventure, Lake Bled is just a short trip away. But honestly, you might find it hard to leave Ljubljana's laid-back charm and friendly locals. Here, you can breathe, linger, and really feel like you're part of the city's story. Now, let's head north to Tartu, Estonia, a city that's got youth, brains, and beauty in equal measure. As Estonia's oldest city and home to its top university, Tartu buzzes with student energy, quirky festivals, and a sense of playful creativity. The neoclassical architecture and leafy parks set a sophisticated scene, but look a little closer and you'll find whimsical statues and surprises around every corner. Stroll through the city and you'll pass colorful street art, eclectic museums, and open-air events that make every visit unique. Whether it's the annual Hanseatic Days or a pop-up poetry reading in the park, Tartu loves to celebrate, and you're always welcome to join in. The pace here is relaxed, and it's easy to find a quiet spot under the trees to read, write, or simply watch the world go by. If you're looking for a city where history and youthfulness blend effortlessly, Tartu is your place. It's a little off the beaten path, but that's exactly what makes it so special. Here, every day feels like a campus adventure, no matter your age. Let's wander into Brno, Czech Republic, a city that shows you the real side of Czech life, far from the big crowds in Prague. Brno has a quiet charm that, honestly, just kind of surprises you. Here you'll find secret underground tunnels winding beneath the city, like a hidden world waiting to be explored. Above ground, the tall towers of the Cathedral of St. Peter and Paul stand out against the sky, giving you amazing views and stories that go back hundreds of years. But Brno is more than just its history. It's a place for fun discoveries, like, trying Moravian wines at a local cellar, finding a cool and unique cafe, or joining local people for a summer festival in one of its green parks. The city has lots of students, which keeps things lively, but there's a relaxed, almost small-town feeling that makes you feel right at home. If you want to experience real Czech culture, the kind that's genuine, friendly, and full of surprises, Brno is the place to be. Come with an open mind and a sense of adventure, and the city will show you its secrets, one by one. Now let's jump into the sun-soaked vibrancy of Valencia, Spain. This city is where the old meets the new, with the jaw-dropping city of arts and sciences rising like a spaceship beside centuries-old alleyways in the historic center. Here you can spend your morning wandering Roman ruins, your afternoon cycling through the leafy Turia gardens, and your evening savoring real paella by the beach. Valencia is blessed with beautiful beaches, lush parks, and a climate that practically begs you to be outside. The old town is a maze of narrow streets, lively markets and plazas where locals gather to chat, play music, or just soak up the Mediterranean sun. There's an energy here that's both relaxed and electric, a city that knows how to live well. And let's not forget the food. Valencia is the birthplace of paella, and sharing a pan with friends, right where it all began, is one of life's great joys. If you want a city that blends history, innovation, and pure sunshine, Valencia is waiting for you. Let's head to Graz, Austria, a city that mixes old-world fancy with a young, new spirit. The Old Town is a special place recognized by UNESCO. It has colorful buildings, big courtyards, and secret paths that make you feel like you've gone back in time. But Graz isn't stuck in the past. It has lots of students, which means there's always something new and fun happening. Go up Schlossberg Hill for amazing views of the red roofs and the famous clock tower. Then, come back down to try the city's well-known food. From farmers markets full of fresh food from Styria to cool new restaurants run by young chefs, Graz is a treat for all your senses. You'll find live music in the squares, art in unexpected spots, and a friendly feeling that's both Austrian and special to Graz. What I like most here is finding new things. Graz lets you walk around, taste things, and look around at your own speed. And with every turn, the city gives you something interesting to see. Finally, let's end our trip in Kaunas, Lithuania, a city where old stories and new ideas live together. Kaunas is known for its buildings from between the two big wars. They mix fancy Art Deco with simple modern styles, making the city feel like a real-life history book. Walk down Livy's Aleja, the busy walking street, and you'll see cool street art, outdoor cafes, and people taking their time and enjoying life. The old town has lots of fun surprises, like strange museums, bright wall paintings, and a calm, friendly feeling that makes you feel at home right away. Kaunas loves its past, but it's also looking ahead to the future. It has a lively art scene and lots of festivals and events all year. Whether you're walking by the river, checking out an art gallery, or just watching people in a sunny square, you'll feel the city's creative heart beating. Kaunas wants you to stay a while, explore, and fall in love with Lithuania's second biggest city. A city full of stories, smiles, and its own special vibe. So, which of these awesome European cities will you visit first? I'd love to know. Tell me your favorite in the comments below, and share the cool places you found on your own trips. Each of these cities has its own special feel, its own beat, and its own story, just waiting for you to discover. Who knows, your next big trip might start with just one click and a little bit of wanting to see new things. Oh, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel videos that are a bit different from the usual. Here at Adventure Travel, we're all about showing you the true heart of the world's most beautiful places. One meal, one street, one smile at a time. Come join our group of explorers, and let's keep finding new things together. Adventure Travel is like your window to see all the beauty in the world. Your next weekend trip could be just one click away. Until next time, keep an open mind, a curious heart, and your passport ready, because the world is full of amazing things and they're waiting just for you.